First thing that we could do if we wanted to cut it down was we could click on the footage like so, and then go to the arrow at the top here and select blade. If you click on that and then click on the part that you want to cut, and you can see that it's split the footage, and then you can just turn it back to the mouse like so. You could then get rid of this extra bit if you wanted to. I don't actually want to get rid of it, so I'm gonna undo that. You can see here, the picture is very yellow and quite dark. If you wanted to change this, I would go to this icon here, click on that, and then a colour board would come up in the top right hand corner, and you could click on colour, saturation or exposure. So I'll click on colour, and I can move around these dots, and then as you can see it makes the picture the way you want it to be. By changing the exposure you can change like the tones, mid-tones and highlights. You can also add in effects, which are in the bottom right hand corner, and click the one you want. For example, I'll click cast, and you drag it onto your image, and then it makes the effect onto your image. So the next thing that we wanted to do was add a slow motion onto the sheet as Millie pulls it off the art equipment. I've already added one on here, but as you can see it's quite slow. Maybe want it a little bit faster. I could adjust the speed. If you click here and then click on a number that you want it, and then zoom in, you can then drag the clip closer or further away to make it slower or faster. In this case, I'm going to put it on to 83%, which will be like this. And then that's a lot better. You could also, if you wanted to, add a fast motion by doing the same thing but clicking on fast, and then that would appear like so. But I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to get rid of that. Something we did at the start was that we added an effect onto the Warp Films logo. So if you wanted to do that, you click on the effects icon, and you have here lots of different things that you could add onto it. For example, a kaleidoscope, which would look like this if we dragged it on. But get rid of that. If we wanted to get any music, we could click on this music icon here. This would allow us to get any files from iTunes or GarageBand or other folders on the computer. We could also just drag in the music if we had it up on the desktop. We had to add our own credits onto the picture. So if we clicked on the T here, that would be text, and then click on the type of text that you want. So in this case it would be basic 3D. And then if you click on here, we can type whatever we want into to it, for example Laura Wilson, and position it where we want it on the screen. And it would look like so. You could also add effects like fade from frame to frame. So here, if I typed in fade, for example, it comes up with fade to colour. I drag this in between two shots, and I can change the duration of it, make it longer or shorter. That would come out like so. We use the fade for the transition from Studio Canal